If we really analyze impartially, without the attachment in consideration, if a person on the road takes my wallet and uses that money, we will complain to the police. But the same money when the wife or children use, we say, oh, this is my family, I love my children.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Family is very sweet and home sweet home. Actually, if we really analyze impartially, without the attachment in consideration, if a person on the road takes my wallet and uses that money, we will complain to the police. But the same money when the wife or children use, we say, oh, this is my family, I love my children. So actually, if you impartially see, objectively see it, it is the same thing. But because of our attachment, we consider this to be nice and sweet and this to be bitter and undesirable. So, what is happening is we are working very hard, but somebody else is enjoying the fruit of our action. Therefore, it is also, the family members are compared to jackals. This is by Jada Bharat. Yasyamimeshan naradeva dasyava sartham vilumpanti kunayakam balat gomayavo yatra haranti sarthikam pramattamavishya yathoranam vrikaha. O King Rahugana, in this forest of material existence there are 6 very powerful plunderers. When the conditioned soul enters the forest to acquire some material gain, the 6 plunderers misguide him. Thus the conditioned merchant does not know how to spend his money and it is taken away by these plunderers. Like tigers, jackals and other ferocious animals in a forest that are ready to take away a lamb from the custody of his protector, the wife and children enter the heart of the merchant and plunder him in so many ways. So this is very pessimistic viewpoint of family life. Therefore, the relationship has to be changed from just material affection to spiritual responsibility. Then only it has any sense. Otherwise, it's actually true that they are like tigers, jackals. If you materially just see, it doesn't make any sense. Why we have to struggle very hard in this family life? There's no sense. That's why Bhagavatam says, you take up this responsible position of husband, father or mother only if you can give moksha to your dependents. Otherwise, no point. It's like animals are also having children and wife. And so what is the difference? They're just like tigers, jackals and other ferocious animals in the forest. Another example also given by Kalidas, we discussed the other day. Din ka dakini, raat ka bhagini, palak palak rahu chuse. The wife he described as, in the day, she is like the tigress. Because the man is working hard day and night, his blood, sweat and tears, he is spending to earn livelihood for the family. So in the day he is spending his blood, so that's for the sake of wife and children. So therefore the wife is considered like a tigress. And Ratka Dakini, in the night she is like a vampire, also sucking blood. Because semen is nothing but concentrated blood. So one loses one semen because of the wife, and in this way the blood is lost again. So the whole program is losing blood only. So she is tigress in the day and vampire in the night. So palak palak rahu chuse, every moment sucking blood. So this is materialistic viewpoint of family life. So therefore we have to become Krishna conscious, then there will be meaning. Then there is a proper responsibility. Yes, I have to make her Krishna conscious, I have to make the children Krishna conscious. Somehow or other bring them to Krishna. And sometimes it so happens that they don't come. That way also it is good. Like in Prabhupada's case, his wife and children were not interested. But because of that, we became interested. Otherwise, there is no chance for us. If he did not take sannyas, then. So there is always auspiciousness if we are Krishna conscious. Even though the situation is not good, it will become good.
Hare Krishna.